Hi Tracy, thanks for giving me a tour of your latest project.
My pleasure, Ken. Good to see you again.
Yeah, I love it so far.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the way it turned out, and you know, the clients are thrilled, and what a transformation. This whole wall backs out onto the hallway where it's closet, and this was originally sort of kitchen, dining room area. There was a little powder room over here, and that's completely come out. We wanted to have this sort of space be open. It's amazing, without adding any square footage, how much more space, livable space, there actually is just by reconfiguring the space. So it really turned out great. Love the skylight element.
Yeah.
Tying in the graphic black element to the windows is also really nice. And just, you know, they had a lot of very traditional pieces, but they have a modern aesthetic. So it was they're blending the modern with the traditional pieces that they have, and I think it turned out really great. So the bar was really important to the homeowners because they love cappuccinos and they love cocktails.
Right, I could hang out this here.
Yeah, they pretty much live here. So bar, fridge, dishwasher concealed over here as well.
Well, this is the money shot. This room,
Exactly.
and it has a kind of Tuscan feel, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely. So this is where really the bulk of the renovation took place. Structurally, we found a whole bunch of things going on underneath the house that we had to reinforce. This used to be their family room area, and now we've transformed it to the kitchen. They live outdoor eating, and so it just made sense to have a kitchen that flows to the outside. And the scale of the windows in this space were great. We didn't actually change the size of the openings at all. We were using the existing openings. But the old windows looked so much smaller because they had a lot of casing and mullions on them. And now when you look at these windows, you get a sense of like height, and the ceilings were already high. And now you really get a sense of the space here. And the marble counters for me are fantastic. They really transform the space. Nothing beats natural stone, you know, and I think it works when there's a family that has more mature children. They can be careful because, let's face it, it's softer, it can stain, but you know, I think I've mentioned this to you before. You get one stain and it's like, oh no, my beautiful marble. Then you get 100 and it's this beautiful patina. You go into any patisserie in France or bakery in Italy and everything is marble. And just even little details like the little reveal on the ledge for the backsplash to bring some of that stone up onto the counters. Everything just sort of has an old world feel to it, but with modern fixtures. As you can see on that wall by the hood, everything is open shelves. They're functional, there's dishes, but we needed storage to go somewhere for all of their pantry items. So we decided to do it behind doors. And the great thing about this is that when they're using this as a breakfast area for, you know, when they're sitting at the table dining, they can set up a breakfast bar, plug in a toaster, and everything is sort of accessible, but also beautiful. We had to have some space for a microwave, but I hate seeing appliances, and so does the client. So we've got this coming up, and you can see it was a tight fit for the shelves, but everything works. All these, you know, we've managed to, they've got their kettles, their blenders, all that kind of stuff, and then everything just sort of lifts up and they've got all kinds of storage. And this is the magic right here, these windows. The windows were actually a different height than the doors, but we wanted everything to look the same because we were putting in the transom. And if the transoms didn't line up, it was going to look really funny. But you guys did a fantastic job of making these three look the same.
I do love that trim detail, or lack of trim.
This counter actually comes into the casing, close to the window rather. And if there was casing, it would have been sitting on top of the counter. It wouldn't have looked right. And these are all awning style windows. They really have, we didn't put any screens on them because we like the look of them without the screens. And they have the doors open so often all the way anyhow that it's not an issue for bugs or their dog that comes and goes. So it looks great. Love the awning style.
Cool. Oh, this is a cool office.
Yes. Well, we wanted it to look like it was still flowing with the house, so we decided, and rather than having doors that were closed off to this space, to do these metal doors, so that again ties in with the windows, that whole graphic look.
It's very open.
Very open, and you know, this was a window that we enlarged, so this window was actually much smaller in this space and looks fantastic having this larger window here. It was just a really narrow window previously.
That's open, this is open, it makes a space feel a lot larger.
Flow, you know, from the pantry, sort of the bar area here to the kitchen, office. When you're entertaining, there's a really nice circular flow to this space. So the client had seen this tile in a magazine and fell in love with it, sent me a picture and said, "Do you think you can find it?" We found it. It's custom made in Spain, and it is a cement floor. It just looks beautiful. What a nice graphic element. And this entire wall is closet and also concealing some of the mechanics for the media cabinet on the other side. The front door, you guys did an awesome job. We weren't sure that we were going to be able to match that shape on the
because it actually has a peak on the top.
Exactly, very unusual. And they did not want to really make a lot of changes to the exterior. They wanted to honor the traditional front and facing of the home. And I think this door was a fantastic fit.
Yeah, what a great shot down the hall.
Love it. I love it so much. Yeah, you guys did an awesome job. So upstairs, we've got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The girls share a bathroom. And we again gutted everything on the upper level. We also changed the stairwell, put in a custom-made hand-wrought railing, which I absolutely love. And we kept the original stained glass, again, sort of honoring the traditional home. You guys just put in some fresh, clean glass on the exterior to brighten it up, and it looks great. So this is one of the daughter's bedrooms. And again, we enlarged the windows in this space. It goes out to a flat roof over that family room below, over the kitchen rather. And so this was a way to add some more light to the space. And one of the daughters likes going out the window and crawling out sitting out on the flat roof. So we had to make the window big enough that she could get through. That was the parameter. And you know, I think it turned out great. And so yeah, this bedroom, like the other daughter's bedroom, was not a complicated project. It was really just enlarging the windows, doing the floors, paint, new electrical, and some new furniture for them, and that's it. So this is the master bedroom, and big transformation here. Again, the space was not enlarged whatsoever, but we've completely reconfigured the closet space. So these closets are all made, again, to sort of look like built-ins. It's recessed into the wall as opposed to sitting proud, but it's all cabinets, and they go quite deep. And it's just great to have this extra storage for them, an entire wall. And because the ceilings are high, when we were doing the construction and everything was stripped down, we realized we had an opportunity to put in a cathedral ceiling, add some beams. The beams are structural, so we did need to actually keep the beams.
That's the first thing I noticed when I walked in, and I think this is kind of a Tracy signature thing now.
Is it? Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? If I have an opportunity to raise a ceiling, I will. I love doing something with ceilings in general. For me, it's a fifth wall, and so often they get ignored, and it just gives the sense of space to this room.
And if you're lying awake, you have something to look at.
Exactly, exactly. So this is the ensuite, and it is actually a relatively small space, but they wanted double sinks, and we wanted the natural light, but also we needed a mirror. Where are we going to put the mirror? So it's a beautiful mirror that was custom made with hanging from the ceiling to suspend it in front of the window, so they get still all the light coming into this space, but the mirror actually doubles for privacy, which is great. And these beautiful hand-painted sinks from Morocco, again, marble. Here's the wet room.
Yeah.
So lovely. We've done a steam/bath area. They do love to take baths, but they also wanted to have a steam room. This was a much smaller space. It's a 0 entry floor, so you know, you can just walk right in, no problem. Floors are heated on this area out here, and we've got the rain shower head, the handhelds, some leashes. It just sort of gives them a sense of, you know, grandeur to the space. So because the space is so small, we put in a pocket door to the bathroom. So that way we don't have to worry about any hinges doors opening and not being able to access your cabinets or get into the shower. And because the hamper slides out, it would have also been challenging if there was a door there. So that's the tour.
It looks terrific, Tracy.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Honestly, your windows, doors, everything really transformed the space, and I don't think the house would look the same without them.
Well, your designs make them look good.
Thank you. It was really a lovely collaborative effort with this client, and I love when we can feed off of each other's ideas and you end up coming up with something that's even better than what you had imagined.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.